Hey guys, welcome back. So I have a little something for today. Um, Now I feel like I have to kind of make this video. Now we have some stuff on Chris Tyson. Okay. We also have some other stuff to show in later videos, but I think I want to talk about kind of the more of the Assassin's Creed Japanese game that's kind of coming out right now. And I wanted to say that they're currently being investigated by the Japanese government. Now I haven't read a lot on this field, but I mean it says that this paragraph right here, I'll read it, but it kind of summarizes. While most of the backlash has previously been from the fans of the series, the Japanese government is being involved, represented by Satoshi Hamada. Sorry if I said that wrong. Hamada took it to X with a series of posts to announce that he has been contacted regarding concerns about the game's portrayal of the country and its people, and intends to bring it before the Japanese Diet, which is the country's legislative body. Hamada specifically noted the concerns surrounding the potential cultural appropriation and cultural invasion in the depiction of one of the game's protagonists, Yasuke. Yasuke. I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure Yasuke. But yeah, in the last video, if you guys previously have watched my last video, if you didn't, I kind of said that they're trying their absolute hardest. Ubisoft is trying their absolute hardest to get the message out to the Japanese community that they're not gonna fuck up the game. And they kind of said that multiple times, and that they said that we've hired, a whole bunch of other people to kind of get that game down and really tell us what the fuck their culture is about. And so we don't get your beautiful culture, in my opinion, wrong. And this guy's coming out and saying that you guys got it wrong. You're portraying Yasuke completely wrong, or you're portraying him based on something else. It says here Yasuke was a black African man who served Adi Nobunaga, but most of his life is still surrounded by mystery with very little documentation surrounding him. Therefore, Hamada notes that he will be examining on his portrayal in the game following Ubisoft's marketing, addressing Yasuke as a series first playable character based on the real historical figure. Now, apparently, Yasuke is a real historical figure. I had no idea about that. It says here, I'm gonna continue to criticize Ubisoft for not admitting to his mistakes, addressing messed up buildings and messed up mannerisms. I might be saying that kind of wrong here. Right here, I mean, it says I'm better to adjust our way of speaking or behaving. Got it. So there you go. In the gameplay video, and mistakenly including Chinese subtitles rather than Japanese. Something that the studio has yet to address. That is big. That is huge, man. How? What? And they came out with an apology, and not even mentioning in the apology that they fucked up the subtitles and put them in Chinese, a completely different language than Japanese. Don't get me wrong. People mix them up too all the time, but you don't do that as a big game company such as Ubisoft, and making a big new game based off of especially Japan and the Japanese community, right? Not just Japan, but Japanese people and Japanese community. You don't just come on here and get their entire culture and country just completely wrong here. I mean, it says that they mistakenly included Chinese subtitles, messed up buildings and messed up mannerisms, which is, like your demeanor and the way you talk. I mean, right here, they messed up their behavior, and the way that they're speaking. How do you mess that up, man? They said that they hired people and the apology. That's crazy, man.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Yeah, man, this looks this looks a little it's a little bit weird. Wait, so this is Japanese. Don't get this is Japanese, but the subtitles on the trailer were probably mistakenly Chinese. But how do you forget about that? Really, how do you forget about that? They never mentioned once in any of these notes, the apology notes, that they messed up the subtitles. I'm just confused on how you're a big game company like that and you don't review your thing to be completely perfect down to the subtitles. That's not very cool. Hamada also expressed concerns that AI may have been used in the creation of the game to a negative effect. AI is already a controversial aspect in the creative world, and while this may have been trained using real historical photos, Hamada suggests that it has been inadvertently created inaccurate representations of Japanese culture. This is what I've said. This is what I said last video, and I made this point very clear. They put out the message to the Japanese community to say that they're not going to fuck up the game. And I said, as someone that, hypothetically speaking, if I was a Japanese person and I lived in, let's say, Japan, and I saw this game coming out and this game completely fucked up my culture, I would hate that shit, right? You would hate that shit. That's like someone, I don't know how to explain it. That's like a dog explaining to a human how dog life is, and then them getting it completely fucking wrong. Alright, no, it's not. What am I saying, dude? Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, okay? It's a hard point to... Anyway, while the aforementioned fans petition can likely be disregarded as most AAA games sales fall in the millions, sometimes something, oh my god, I can't read today, man. Something, even an impressive figure like 80,000 won't scratch. With Hamada's new accusations and investigation, things can get complicated with the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows, particularly in Japan. These inaccuracies have sparked further accusations that Ubisoft did not adequately consult Japanese historians and culture experts during the game's development. Now look, man, in this message, they have said, where is it? Which one is it? I think it's 2. I think it's 1. I think it's 2. Right here. Our team extensively collaborated with external consultants, historians, researchers, and internal teams at Ubisoft Japan to inform our creative choices. I need some water, man. Fuck. Obviously not. Right? Obviously not. It says here, external consultants, historians, researchers, and internal teams. Obviously not. If a Japanese part of the political or anyone, I think he's a part of the political view on most of the Japanese culture here. And he seems to be a big figure within the Japanese culture here, or Japanese community. My fault. He came out and he said that you got the culture wrong. You got their culture wrong. But you saying here that you're really going down into the depths of hell to take the information and get it completely fucking correct, which obviously was wrong, is wrong. Now, I don't know if this apology came out after. It seems like this is July 23rd and it is July 27th. This article came out. Let's go ahead and see. Right here. So this came out July 10th. So it did come out before, or no, the red apology message that Ubisoft put out on Twitter came out after Satoshi Hamada posted a Twitter or a X tweet saying what the fuck they did wrong. So it seems like they're apologizing based off of what he said, but still didn't address how they got the fucking subtitles wrong, right? But they went out their way to say how they're gonna do it again to get it correct and everything. But what are you saying, man? It seems like you're just doing this for a good look after all the allegations y'all got on you. But I ain't gotta bring that up, right? That's for another video. Man, I should have made a video on that shit instead of sitting on my ass not making videos. But ain't that crazy? Let's go ahead and look at the summary here. Fans wanted feudal Japan in Assassin's Creed for years, but there's been plenty controversy surrounding Assassin's Creed Shadows since the story trailer reveal. Yeah, built on a shitty foundation. Up the subtitles, the culture, the demeanor, the language, the way they talk. Backlash and controversy surrounding Shadows accuses the game of several historical inaccuracies. The Japan government's Satoshi Hamada criticizes Ubisoft for inaccuracies, accusing the company of AI use and lack of research, which we can obviously see. If I'm making a game on a culture and then a high figure of that culture came out and said that you fucked up your game, or that I fucked up the game on my culture, I'd be like, damn, okay, they probably right. They're probably right. I don't know how Ubisoft is going to respond to this. It seems like Hamada put up a little bit on this, and he's kind of cooking Ubisoft right now, and he's kind of mad. And I'd be mad too, right? You're fucking up my culture, and people that have never seen the Japanese culture and they play this game might get a wrong view and opinion and might have different ideology and incorrect ideology based off of the Japan culture, right? And that's not okay. That's not okay. You know what I mean? That's not okay. That's like me making a game on America, me getting it completely wrong, and then people from Sweden that have never seen America think that that's how America is, right? It's just how it's just not cool, and it's not something that you should, and I think they're not taking this as serious as it really should be. You're making a game, I don't know, in a completely different country, completely different culture, completely different country that speaks another language. You're not like making this off of Canada, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? You're not making this based off of another country that speaks the same language as you, no matter what language. It's in a Japanese making a Japanese game from Japanese, you know what I mean? This is an American game making a Japanese game, you getting it wrong, them coming out, and you still not apologizing for the shit that you fucked up. That's just like degeneracy at its maximum, man. We just got like a whole white foundation crew down there that has no idea what they're doing. And you know, take back my words. I think they know what they're doing. Obviously, they know what they're doing, and they know how to make these types of games, but they don't know how to make a Japanese game. They know how to make an Assassin's Creed game, but not a Japanese game based on Assassin's Creed, right? Or no, they don't know how to make a Japanese game based. No, they know how to make an Assassin's Creed game, but not based on Japanese lore and culture and the environment. Don't get me wrong, I love Assassin's Creed. I played every single one. Not finishing probably most of them. But it's a great game. And I think the line of them is great. But Ubisoft, man, y'all just, the allegations now with this fucking Assassin's Creed Shadow stuff going on, like, come on. But oh well, man. If y'all got something to say in the comments, go ahead and say it. I'm not afraid to comment back. But yeah, man, that's about it. I'll see y'all in the next video.